This is Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
I shudder thinking how the world can be so cruel. I lend my voice to those who can't. It's time we try, it's time we care, it's time we stand. It starts with a voice.
Welcome to the Special Chronicles podcast, EnergyForce series. My name is Daniel Smukowski. I'm the founder of Special Chronicles and an EnergyForce ambassador with ComEd. So excited to be back behind the microphone. Our website, specialchronicles.com, and follow Special Chronicles on socials and wherever you get your podcasts. This week on the Special Chronicles podcast, our EnergyForce series, it is our season 8 premiere. It has been 8 years of Special Chronicles partnering with the ComEd EnergyForce Ambassador Program. So this is season 8 of our EnergyForce series, and we're kicking off the year with our Energy Savings 101 episode. This is going to be an updated presentation that you all about that we're gonna walk through. So if you've been listening for the past few years, then you may know that in the beginning of the year we usually do this energy savings presentation to kind of walk you through some energy savings tips. But this is going to be an updated presentation that we have not presented in the past. So that's what we're going to be doing on this episode. Again, this is season 8 of EnergyForce series. So excited that ComEd is renewing their partnership with Special Chronicles. And we've got some exciting topics. So stay subscribed to this podcast. Or if you go to specialchronicles.com/EnergyForce, if you're watching the video, go and you can scan the QR code that you see on your screen right there. Or if you're listening to the audio podcast, we'll put a link in the description, in the show notes below, for our EnergyForce series, so you can go listen to past topics or follow this series, so you can hear some upcoming fascinating topics on how you can save energy, learn a little bit more about solar, and want to let you know right off the top of the program today that the EnergyForce program is the country's first energy and solar efficiency education program designed for and taught by people with disabilities. And so that is why we are having this series, because it's thanks to the generous support of ComEd for this program and for this platform on specialchronicles.com. We couldn't do this work without their support, so we're thankful for their support. And with that, why don't we go ahead and get the presentation started as I pull up the PowerPoint here. If you're listening to the audio podcast, you're only going to hear me, and I will try to do my best to share a little bit of what you would have seen on the slides. But if you're listening to the audio podcast, you might want to go check out the video for this episode on specialchronicles.com/watch, or just click on YouTube on specialchronicles.com, and you can subscribe to our channel and watch the full video episode. And so with that, this is going to be all about energy efficiency and energy savings. In most situations, a programmable thermostat or Energy Star certified smart thermostat can save you money without sacrificing comfort. ComEd Home Energy Savings offer ways to reduce energy use through a free energy assessment of your home that includes free and discounted products. You can schedule by phone or online, and also some other helpful tips for you about energy savings is items plugged in but not in use continue to draw power. Consider using an advanced power strip to help you save. LED bulbs use at least 75% less energy and last up to 25 times longer than incandescent lighting. Energy, also some helpful tips on energy savings. Outlets and light switches in the walls that separate your home from the outdoors are often overlooked sources of heating or cooling loss. Insulating these areas can help reduce drafts and help you keep your home more comfortable. It's how to remember to turn off lights and other devices when they're not in use. Timers or occupancy sensors work automatically so you can see maximum savings on your utility bill without extra comfort. And then I jumped ahead a little bit. Some other also helpful energy savings tips. The sun is the most abundantly available renewable energy source. Solar energy provides zero emissions and reduces our dependence on fossil fuels. With a private rooftop solar energy system, you can have credits on your energy bill when you produce more energy than you use. Solar is a viable option in Illinois and is available to all residents. And now, are you ready to test your knowledge? I hope you all were paying attention there because we've got a few, a little quiz for you on energy savings. Let's go ahead and get started with that quiz. With question 1 of our energy quiz. How should you set your thermostat throughout the year? Is it A, low during the summer, higher during the winter? B, higher during the summer, lower during the winter? Or C, should stay the same year round? And we'll have some little listening music. Or do I have some listening music here? See? I've got some listening music. Give you some time to kind of think of the answer to that question. And let's see if you guessed that correct as I fade that down. And the answer is B. How should you set your thermostat throughout the year? Correct answer is B. Higher during the summer, lower during the winter. By purchasing an Energy Star certified smart thermostat, you can save even more money and energy all year round by controlling it from any web-enabled device. Let's go on to question number 2 of this energy quiz. What ways can you schedule a free home energy assessment? Is it A, phone, B, email, C, online, and D, in person? And let's go ahead and cue up that listening music. So you can all figure out. Rewind this episode if you wanna kind of figure that out, or you guys can Google the answer too if you really like. And we're gonna fade that down as we try to figure out the answer to question 2. What ways can you schedule a free home energy assessment? Quick answer is A, phone, and C, online. Not an owner? Don't worry. Contact your landlord or property manager to sign up for an assessment. Let's go ahead on to question number 3 of this energy quiz. Many electronic devices and appliances continue to draw power even when turned off. Is that A, true, or B, false? Cue up that listen music. You guys all can rewind this presentation to find the answer or look it up. And we're going to fade that down as we figure out the answer to, as we pull up the answer to this question. Many electronic devices and appliances could continue to draw power even when turned off. That is a true. Remember to save energy and money by connecting your devices to an advanced power strip. Let's go on to question number 4 of this energy quiz. Which of these light bulbs is the most efficient and will save you the most energy? A, CFL bulb, B, incandescent bulb, C, halogen bulb, or D, LED bulb. And cue up that listening music so you can all figure out the answer. We're going to fade it down. And the answer of which of these light bulbs is the most efficient and will save you the most energy? D, LED bulb. Remember that LED bulbs use less energy than standard bulbs. Let's go on to question 5 of this energy quiz. Energy Star appliances save energy without sacrificing performance. Is that A, true, or B, false? Let's bring back the listening music so you can figure out the answer. Or look it up. And we're going to fade that back down. I'm telling you, this is a quick energy quiz. And the answer to Energy Star appliances save energy without sacrificing power? A, true. Remember that Energy Star certified appliances help customers save money on operating costs by reducing energy use without sacrificing performance. ComEd offers rebates and discounts on a variety of energy efficient appliances and home products. Apply at ComEd.com/appliance. And on to question number 6. It's a solar-related question. There isn't enough sun in Illinois for solar panels to work. A, true, or B, false? Cue up that listening music. We're gonna fade it down to figure out the answer to that question. There isn't enough sun in Illinois for solar panels. Answer is B, false. Remember, we may not be the sunniest state in the country, but solar works in Illinois. There's plenty of sunlight to power your solar energy system and provide you the benefits of solar energy. Learn more at ComEd.com/solar. And we're going to go on to question 7 of this energy quiz. Solar options only for homeowners. A, true, or B, false? That listening music, please. And we're going to fade it down as the answer to if solar options only for homeowners, the answer is B, false. Remember, renters can take advantage of community solar. The community solar project is a farm of solar panels that is owned and operated by independent community solar developer. Homes participate by subscribing to the community solar project. Learn more at ComEd.com/community solar. And here's a few more energy efficiency tips for you. Remember to improve insulation in your home to stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer while reducing energy costs. Check your air filters in your home every 1 to 3 months. Make sure your refrigerator seal is tight and set the temperature to 38 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Turn off lights when you leave the room. Clear area around heated and cooling vents. Insulate outlets and light switches, and use solar sensors and timers. We'll put a link in the show notes to some more energy savings if you would like to learn more. And before we get into the next section of this PowerPoint, take a little bit of a break. We'll be right back right here with some more energy savings. Get ready to learn about electric vehicles, or EVs, in just a moment of the Special Chronicles podcast and our EnergyForce series, Season 8 premiere. Be right back.
Support for Special Chronicles comes from ComEd. Special Chronicles is proud to partner with the ComEd EnergyForce Ambassador Program. The EnergyForce is the country's first energy efficiency education program designed for and taught by people with disabilities. ComEd is powering lives, and really is powering us here at Special Chronicles to keep the lights on and our technology is powered on. As ComEd powers the lives of us, they're literally giving a voice to people with special needs. We thank ComEd for the generous support of our mission at Special Chronicles. Learn more at specialchronicles.com/ComEd. That's specialchronicles.com/ComEd.
And hope you will get ready to learn about electric vehicles, or EVs. EVs. Did you know EVs cost less to operate than gas-powered cars? EV operation can be 3 to 5 times cheaper than gasoline and diesel-powered cars, depending on your local gasoline and electric weights. EVs are environmentally friendly. EVs run only in electricity, produce zero tailpipe emissions, which can lead to cleaner air for all of us to breathe. EVs, did you know, never go to the gas station again? All electric vehicle does not require gasoline. It can be charged at home with a standard level 2 charger. Hybrid EVs may go much less frequently. EV performance benefits. Electric motors provide quiet, smooth operation, stronger accumulation, and require less maintenance than gasoline-powered internal combustion engines. EVs, did you know? EV driving range and recharge time. EV range is typically around 80 to over 330 miles on a full charge. The average American's daily round-trip commute is less than 30 miles. Fully recharging the battery pack for most EVs can take 4 to 8 hours with a level 2 charger. A fast charge to 80% capacity can take 30 minutes. And now, are you ready to... Oh, I got to advance the slide, but there you go. For those of you watching the video, there you go. Are you ready to test your knowledge? Well, let's go ahead. Into question 1. How many EVs are on the road in Illinois? A, 9,000. B, 14,000. C, over 120,000. Let's go ahead and cue up that listening music, please. And fade that back down. And the answer is... over 120,000 EVs on the road in Illinois. Remember that more EVs on the road help us in our goal to reduce carbon emissions and create cleaner air to breathe. Let's go on to question 2 of this EV quiz. Do electric vehicles use gas? A, true, B, or B, false? Cue up a little bit of that listening music. And we're going to find out the answer, too. Do electric vehicles use gas, the answer is B, false. Remember that EVs are charged by electricity and do not require a trip to the gas station. Let's go on to question 3 of this EV quiz. The maintenance on an EV is less expensive than a gas-powered car. A, true, or B, false? If you're up there listening to music, you can figure out the answer. And we're going to go on to figure out the answer too. If the maintenance on an EV is less expensive than a gas-powered car, answer is A, true. Remember that EV operation can be 3 to 5 times cheaper than gasoline, depending on your local gasoline and electric weights. And thank you for playing. What can you do today to become more energy efficient? Sign up to receive monthly residential emails from ComEd on ways to save at ComEd.com/email-me-savings. That's ComEd.com/email-me-savings. And if you're watching the video on our YouTube, you're going to go ahead and scan that QR code that you see on the screen. You can also register for my account and find personalized saving tips. You can also share the ways to save and solar information with your friends and family. And check out the EV Toolkit and explore if an EV is right for at ComEd.com/EV. You can also learn more at ComEd.com/home savings. We'll put those links in the show notes on SpecialChronicles.com. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. That was our energy savings quiz, and hopefully you all enjoyed that presentation on energy savings. We'll be right back with a message on how you can support the Special Chronicles podcast on SpecialChronicles.com. We'll be right back with a quick message.
We're going to take a quick break from our conversation today to learn how you can become a Special Chronicles supporter so we can continue to produce this podcast. Support for Special Chronicles comes from listeners like you. As an independent public media podcast, Special Chronicles will always be there for you. Now we're asking you to be there for us. As a nonprofit independent media organization, we can only make programs like Special Chronicles with listener support. Our programs provide weekly, candid, honest, and inspiring conversations about the people with disabilities community that creates awareness, support, and advocacy within each week's episode. Listeners tell us our shows are an enjoyable and necessary podcast for the intellectual and developmental disability community and everyone else who is able to listen to stories about life from a different angle. Please, if you and your family love our weekly podcast, make a one-time, monthly, or annual gift of thanks today. Support this podcast at specialchronicles.com/give. That's specialchronicles.com/give. And now, back to the show to continue the conversation today. And back to the show.
And if you want to watch some bonus content of this program, you can join now at specialchronicles.com/plus. That's specialchronicles.com/plus. And if you want to, we've got our merchandise store. We've got t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, our Disabled Voices Matter line of merch. You can, which is managed by Outside Labels. You can shop our store at specialchronicles.com/shop. That's specialchronicles.com/shop. I know that 60% of the profits go back to support the Special Chronicles. And I think that's Also, support comes from United Airlines, Bridge Disability Business Resource Group. You can learn more on United's commitment to disability inclusion and travel at specialchronicles.com/United. That's specialchronicles.com/United. And I think this EnergyForce series is all brought to you by ComEd. And so we've mentioned that at the top of the program, but in case we didn't, specialchronicles.com/ComEd to learn more about the country's first energy and solar efficiency education program designed for and taught by people with disabilities. specialchronicles.com/ComEd. And we mentioned it, I think, briefly during that last break, but specialchronicles.com/give, specialchronicles.com/give, to where you can help to support so we can continue to bring you conversations and give voice to those of us with disabilities. You can help us operate our studio and further our mission here on specialchronicles.com. So that is a little bit of a shorter of an episode, but hopefully you guys all learned a little bit more about energy savings. And so we'll be back next week and next month. You do not want to miss next month, as we get to learn a little bit more about the Hidden Disabilities Sunflower Program. We'll have a conversation with Paul White, the CEO of the Hidden Disabilities Sunflower Initiative, so you get a better thorough understanding of that. If you're wondering why people with hidden disabilities are wearing the sunflower lanyards when they're traveling or around, you can hear a little bit more. So that's a little sneak peek coming up to stay following this program and some other programs. And some other exciting guests and content right here on the Special Chronicles podcast on specialchronicles.com. So until then, we'll catch you next week right here on the Special Chronicles podcast. And until then, talk to you all next week right here on specialchronicles.com. Talk to you all next time. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Special Chronicles podcast. Our podcast was produced by Daniel Smikowski on the Special Chronicles Network. Follow Special Chronicles on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Subscribe, rate, and review Special Chronicles on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Our website, specialchronicles.com, where you can stream our archives of over 500 episodes for free. Also, there's a list of our favorites, original series, award-winning columns, and blogs. And sign up for our newsletter to receive exclusive bonus content delivered to your inbox. Again, specialchronicles.com. Special Chronicles is hosted by Podbean Podcast Hosting. Our live streams are powered by StreamYard. Thanks, as always, to our business manager, Adam Smikowski, who always encourages us to never give up. I'm Daniel Smikowski, back next week with more stories.
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.